Hi, good morning to all of you. My name is Nazlin and I will present for my topic today. So before I start presenting my topic today, I will show you a video regarding and just an overall overview regarding my topic today. So why not we enjoy the video together?
Ahli Parlimen Kota Melaka Ku Pui Tiong menggesa projek Melaka Gateway dihentikan sehingga siasatan dibuat mengenai status laporan penilaian impak alam sekitar. Beliau menggesa kerajaan negeri dan Jabatan Alam Sekitar supaya segera mengeluarkan perintah henti kerja selepas Menteri Alam Sekitar dan Air Tuan Ibrahim Tuan Man mendedahkan bahawa projek itu tidak pernah mengemukakan laporan EIA kepada JAS. Beliau menuntut kerajaan Melaka menjelaskan bagaimana projek itu dibenar diteruskan walaupun laporan EIA tidak dikemukakan dan diluluskan. Menurutku, laporan EIA mesti dikemukakan kepada Jabatan Alam Sekitar dan diluluskan bagi sebarang projek membabitkan penebus gunaan tanah, khususnya berkait pulau buatan manusia atau tanah yang luasnya melebihi 50 hektar. Beliau berkata projek Melaka Gateway melibatkan penebus gunaan tanah seluas 553 hektar di Selat Melaka dengan unjuran kos pembangunan sebanyak 42 bilion ringgit. Projek itu juga dianggarkan mewujudkan lebih 40,000 pekerjaan, membawa masuk 2.5 juta pelancong setiap tahun dan menjana 1.19 trilion ringgit untuk ekonomi tempatan.
Alright, so that is a video regarding this project abandonment. So the case study for my topic is actually at Melaka Gateway project. So basically the topic for my study is regarding this project. So my name is Nazlin. I will proceed with the next information regarding this topic. Okay, so this Melaka Gateway is actually the project that is focusing on offshore development of artificial islands in Melaka, Malaysia, whereby this project is created and developed in the center of the offshore development of artificial island itself. Okay, so this project is launched by the former Prime Minister Najib Tun Razak and is expected to be completed in 2025. However, due to several reasons, this project now have changed the status from the delay, move to SIG project, and lastly now is abandoned project. So this project, according to the state government itself, this project is actually will encourage and will attract more tourists to visit Melaka in 2025 once the project is completed. And also this project can become a center or tourist attention in order to visit the Melaka itself. And based on the state government information, the developer that is responsible for this project is actually KAJ Development Sdn Bhd. And supposedly this project also have give a lot of potential to make Melaka as uh, a state that will contribute a lot of uh, more GDP to the, not only to the state but also to the country. Okay, due to several reasons, as I told you earlier, this project now is become abandoned, and construction of the gateway is actually far behind the schedule, about 5 years after construction began. So this construction began is actually 2014 when it is launched, and is continued to 2018. However, it is not completed yet, and it is supposed to be completed in 2025. However, it is now considered as abandoned project, and according to National Housing Department Malaysia, project abandoned is actually the project that is not really within the outside or the period of the sale and purchase agreement is created, and there is no significant activity at all at the coaching site for 6 months continuously. So it is shows that from the sales and purchase agreement between the state government and also the KAJ Development Sdn Bhd, there is no activities occurred at the site of the Melaka Gateway project. So it shows that, of course, the status of the project is now abandoned. Okay, so other than that, due to this abandonment of this project, it is actually caused environmental damage to the coastline. Environmental damage here means that uh, the deterioration of the situation that will make the environment become worse. Okay, so this situation might give a lot of negative impact towards the environment, and also reduction of the resources usage in terms of air, in terms of water, and also in terms of soil. Okay, so basically this environmental damage is actually touched regarding the pollution itself. What can this abandoned project cause, okay, towards the environment? So the three major pollution that involved in this abandonment of this Melaka Gateway project is actually in terms of water pollution, air pollution, and of course land pollution. Okay, so several factors is identified that leads to this abandonment of Melaka Gateway project. So the first one is failure to submit an EIA report. Based on the video that I showed you just now, it is obviously said that EIA report is not received by the environmental department, which is Jabatan Alam Sekitar. So this is quite a major issues because for your information, this EIA report, environment impact assessment, is actually a um, tool used in order to measure the impact of the project before the project can be started. Okay, so this is actually to assess the significant importance or significant effects of a project or development proposal on the environment itself. So this EIA report must be submitted to Jabatan Alam Sekitar before the project can be started. However, due to this project this Melaka Gateway project, JAS or environmental department have disclosed that there is no EIA report from KAJ Development Sdn Bhd. It shows that this KAJ Development Sdn Bhd or developer of this project is not prepared and not submitted the EIA report to JAS, Jabatan Alam Sekitar. Okay, so this is actually a serious issue. This is because the methods or the process is incorrect, because before the project will be started, this EIA report must be submitted first. Okay, so to make sure the EIA report submitted, and then the next process can be proceed later. Okay. Next is regarding this EIA report, it is responsibility of the project owner, whereby in this case the project owner is of course the KAJ Development Sdn Bhd. Okay, so this KAJ is responsible to prepare this EIA report and submit to JAS, and JAS can proceed with to the next step, which is a discussion with policymakers and state government for the next process. Okay, so it is important to have this EIA report for all the projects in construction, because this EIA report is involve environment and also surrounding. So it is to disclose significant environment effects of proposed project to decision makers and also to the public. And this means that the public is an important person that um, will get the benefit from certain projects, so that the public have the rights to know what will they get if this Melaka Gateway project is completed. So they have the rights to do that, okay, to know the advantage and also the disadvantages that they will get from this project. Okay, so and also this EIA report also is one of the methods to identify or to avoid any environmental damage, like I told you before, such as air pollution, water pollution, and also land pollution itself. Okay, so the next factors that quite concerned here is regarding the planning by the developer. Okay, so this poor planning by the developer, which is KAJ Development Sdn Bhd, is it shows that this KAJ Development Sdn Bhd have uh, not go through a good project management life cycle itself. So supposedly they have a good planning at an earlier stage. As we know, in project management, there are 4 steps that they need to follow in order to have a good project at last to meet the objective. Okay, so the first step, of course, the initial part, whereby this initial part is actually the crucial one, and also move to the planning stage. So this planning stage is actually whereby the developer itself with together with their team members must sit together in order to find out the list of activities and also the list of tasks they need to fulfill before they can start the project. So this developer, based on the report shows that EIA report is not submitted. So it shows that there is no planning or poor planning by the developer, because they don't have any teams that is responsible to prepare this EIA report and submit to JAS before they can proceed to the project itself. Okay. Next is regarding the third factors, which is relationship. Okay, poor relationship with state government. As we know, the state government itself is actually the bodies that is responsible to get to know what is the progress of the project itself, so that in order to have a good relationship with state government, this KAJ Development Sdn Bhd must make sure they are obey to all the rules and regulations stated by the state government, and also they must frequently ask what is actually the procedure or SOP in order to start the project. They cannot simply use their own perception in order to start the project. Okay, so this relationship is important, because from the relationship itself, the the communication and also the other relationship, the interpersonal relationship, and also any other relationship with this state government and also JAS, it will lead to a good progress in the future. So that this poor relationship is actually quite a major problem, because probably there will have misunderstanding in terms of SOP, and probably in terms of rules and regulation, and in terms of some procedures need to be taken before started the project. So all of this must be clear before this developer can started their project. Okay, and last is of course the main concern here is measure environmental damage. Okay, so this environmental damage is quite huge impact for the nation and also the state. Why? Because this environmental damage here is actually involve not only human but also other things, okay, such as air pollution, water pollution, and also um, land pollution. So if this project continuously abandoned, so it will affect the biodiversity of the state, okay, of the surrounding and environment. So it is important for the developer and also the state government to work hand in hand and sit together to find a possible solution to mitigate this problem so that this environmental damage can be mitigated or maybe reduced and removed so that the project can continuously continue and the benefits can be enjoyed once the project is completed. Okay, so at last for the conclusion itself, delays in construction projects is actually a major concern. Why? Because it will affect the reputation and image of the state government, image of the JAS Environment Department, and also of course it will give negative impact towards the developer itself. Okay, just we must know that once the reputation of the developer is affected, of course there will be more and more negative effect toward the developer. Okay, probably there will be no other project that will be hand over to this developer. Okay, and also delays on this project had a significant impact on internal and also external parties. Okay, the credibility of the state government will be questioned. Okay, the credibility, the efficiency of the developer also will be questioned. Okay, and also the responsibility of just, okay, or environment department also will be questioned by the public and any other bodies. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation regarding this Melaka Gateway project. Okay, bye.